Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm back where we left off and I'm ready to continue. And I was thinking I might head to the place that I got the deed to. So that'll be really cool. Set out my stuff and see where I'm going to be residing for my time in Tucson. But I shall also see if there's some good stuff to loot. Purchasing brief. Okay. Then the deed. Right. What else? Ooh. Love letter. My beloved Clara, you have no idea how happy I am that the warehouse has been closed, how good it is to know each time we wish to embrace no one shall stand in our way, neither my father nor your mother. It shall never occur to them we rendezvous in this shuttered warehouse. I already laugh at the thought of them clambering over rooftops like before, or looking through the rushes by the river. Even now, writing these words, I feel how much I would like to see you. I hope it will be like yesterday. I cannot speak for you, but as for me, I would like just as well we never set foot out of this our warehouse, our wonderland. Lovingly, your Albert. Cute. Right. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Corvo. I've already got a thing there, so.
Summoning a Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights, what are they?
Take good care of yourself.
Sorry. Alright, splendid.
Oh.
Okay, let's go to the place I shall call home. Oh, Roach is already here. That's nice. False teeth. Great. Glad I got that. Hi, baby. Oh, hi, little one. Right. Oh, other people live here? I thought it was just for me. So do I live down here? Oh, yeah. There's some good stuff in here. So no, I don't live down here. Kitty! Oh, I live here.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil
you.
Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco.
Why, thank you.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Tell me more about it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess.
Right.
The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Right.
Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job.
Damn.
For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Interesting.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Wonderful. These
Behold,
glasses are
sir,
awesome.
your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Cool.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Cool. I've never heard of the term majordomo before this.
My wife won't know the servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
So you live in the green one. Cool.
Follow me, please. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
I
Don't
love
look at all
olive
bad
oil.
now either.
The more you beat them, the better they are.
Peacock!
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes.
Ooh, fancy.
Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
I wish I liked the taste of alcohol, but I hate the taste of
Nice one.
every alcohol.
Picturesque.
Yes,
There's not
for it
one I
happened
like.
long ago.
It all
During
tastes
the raucous feasts
violently
Master
bitter to me.
Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and
Probably because of his
he had
blood.
survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and
Dragon
began
Mountains.
preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Cool.
Diddly snaps! My back aches something horrid!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Monsieur Boleus, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place.
I see with lots
Bit
of lavender
neglected now.
here.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Lovely. You can do basil, because that's in your name. I like basil.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
See? You brought up the basil. Beautiful roses.
I work from dawn to dusk's last light, then give my wife a good long night.
I like this little stream. How pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, Kitty. I love you.
And what do you get for all that work? A cook in your
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Yeah. You hear that, Roach? We're gonna make this your house. I like the way you think, Geralt.
Just take to work as they take to dance and drink.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Boleus's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well.
I like
took
olive
the
oil.
liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxelles.
Sorry.
Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
My bad. It had to be done. Someone gotta do it. And I guess these are my quarters.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
I
True,
agree.
though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
A subtle paint. Cool.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen.
Wonderful.
Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a
Practical.
bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land.
Wonderful.
Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. But one must admit, time has taken its toll.
I'd happily live there.
Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service. on the
Cool.
matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Awesome. Such as?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this
Ooh,
rejuvenation.
so I get to choose what? Some work on the house, the grounds. Discuss this later rather. So if I do the
Been
house.
thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of
Ooh.
which he was a passionate collector.
Cool. 5,000. Okay. Another time. I've almost got that.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibley would so quaintly put it, the rash oft contract rashes.
Let's see how much it would be for the
Got these
grounds.
spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more, useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table.
True.
A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Okay, so you choose specifically.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Ooh, okay. Okay, let's just start with one thing,
Good.
and then I'll do
Where do
another
we have
thing
a
later.
table like that?
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations. Need to ask you something else.
Of course,
Was
sir,
there
as you
anything else I
wish.
could ask?
What is the nature of your inquiry?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
Is there
I
something
shall be
can
glad
ask?
to answer your every question, sir.
No, that's it. Okay, so long for now. I'll
Thanks. Gotta
save
get
up
back
some
to
money.
my business now. See you soon.
Lovely! Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I can definitely save out 5,000. That's not a problem. Weapon rack. Iris. Oh, cool! Hell yeah. All of my notes and writings, my god. Got quite a few. Oh, and that's not even books. Damn. Wonderful. Ah, Olgid and Iris. That's cute. This is awesome. Okay, don't have a trophy. That's fine. Okay, we'll get there eventually. Hee. Wonderful. Okay, I might stash these masks and the ears and the sensor for now. Oh, and maybe the Viper gear. Wonderful. Stunning. Can I use the bed? Yeah, use. Huh. Wait. So the bonus I get is 5% boost again. Experience. Cool. My experience will go up quicker. Oh, you can put armor there. This is so cool. Okay, no more paintings. That's alright, that's alright. What do we have up here? Lovely, lovely. Alright, cool! This is exciting. Okay, let me take out some more stuff from my stash and sell it. Actually, no, these are all ones I want to keep. Okay, perfect. Cool. Take those though. Yeah, that's fine. We can pull that. Alright, wonderful. Yay! I love it. It's so pretty.
Daughter, you know. She's
So
fit
cool.
to wed. Oh,
Okay.
so fit.
Spectacular. Ooh. The history of Corvo Bianco. There you go. Marvelous. Okay, let's see what else I can do. So I'll save up money as I go. Then we can... Use grave. Sure. Sure, let's do that.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump his head.
Okay. Wonderful. Let's head there. To the cemetery. Wowee. I don't want to be buried, but I'd love to be made into a tree here. That'd be dope. This is a nice spot to be made into a tree. Oh, got drowners? Cool. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. So he buried that. Right. So now I need to find the specific gravestone using my Witcher senses. Okay. He was a professional yapper.
inscriptions in elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts.
Coffin's been opened.
Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should
you
look
go.
around, see if I can find something else.
Okay.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search.
It was red. I thought I had to click it.
Footprints, narrow and shallow.
Ooh.
Somebody small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do.
Okay.
So, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Location of Nevde. So... where's the one sent by Yen? How do I find the one sent by Yen?
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sans Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay. Let me just check. There was also, I guess, a gravestone where he hid. Where that guy hid his part of the heist or whatever it was. Is this one unmarked? A lot of these are very funny. Sorry if this is monotonous, everyone. I'll be quick. Ooh, the strike down. Okay. is this place? He lives here.
Witcher, save us from the beast!
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Okay. Well, I did not find the grave I was looking for, but that's okay. We can come back. Ooh. Alright then, let's call Roach. Off we go.
Faster.
Stunning.
And what do you get for all that work?
Every day the same. Wine, and no crack smuggling wine. It's enough to
Do
drive
what
you
they
crazy.
summoned you to do, then pack up and go back.
You've spread some...
Whoopsies. My bad.
From my son.
Cool. Vineyard infestation. Everybody okay?
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Destroy. Cool. Okay,
Run, Roach.
got that done. This is a different cemetery. That's what they meant.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Oops. Okay, I'm still in combat. Where's the rest of you? What the hell are these teens? Oxball.
Not bad.
Okay, got him. Damn. Nasty. Okay, anyway. Oh, no, there's more. What? Now we done? Okay. Back to it.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Another way in. Fair enough. I just drop in. Oh. Nasty. Got him.
That vittle's a
Nasty.
decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
Let me quickly get my potions back.
Kikimore eggs. Need to increase the ash. Some stench.
Not bad.
Mine. Gotcha. Okay. Right. Creepy.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
I like it.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Okay.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands.
He said he had
Hand
another.
with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
You okay?
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
What would that be used for?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris
So cool that he
never
learnt
managed
about
to
it in
prove it
Kermoran.
worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's
Damn.
it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed,
Cool.
it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events
Or,
linked to strong
neuromancer.
emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
The ring?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Interesting. So I'm guessing you can't.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff?
Do that.
They're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
The hell?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it
course.
my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
No problem.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively,
What does
a
that
poison
mean?
To make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got
eye?
a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. The spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Interesting. You're not going to take the crow's eyes, are you? It's just an innocent baby. Please don't. Okay.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude.
Okay. A
Very
raven.
intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him
Uh-huh.
and his brethren.
Yay,
Perhaps
okay,
they'll
good.
find one in the area. And I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my
Thank
friend.
you for your help.
It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Drink those drinks for me, need a nap instead. Sure.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Since you chose to understand, I don't want to talk. This is sad. I'm trying to get rid of something, but lots of secrets. Got plenty. I'm a trustworthy guy. I guess.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
God, I want to ask all of it. I hope I can.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say?
Good for you.
Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Yep.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear.
Wow.
If not for
Well, that must have
Detlef,
been the
I might
feeling
have
of
drowned in
dying.
an eternity of icy terror.
Damn.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Okay. So
Got
you
a
don't
new
drink
life,
blood.
new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Okay.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, But Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves.
It does, yes.
But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
Yeah.
For a bit. But Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Interesting.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Cool. Yeah, I'd be a witcher or prefer to be someone else. I think I'd like being a witcher because I like how life is as a witcher and life with Yen and Ciri. I'd say yeah.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. Like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah,
It's led to the people
not
that you care
something I
about in
think
your
about
life.
much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Oh.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Okay.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment, not as far as I know. I do appreciate the compliment, thank you.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
What about the curse?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are
Fair
your
enough.
thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Yeah.
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
Might
I
have been
sincerely
cursed
doubt it.
to appear like a
Ravens are
white or
devilishly
something like
intelligent
that.
creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Okay.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Interesting. Hey, level 3. I'll definitely read the bestiary on it. Whites. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. That's creepy. So there's only them left. Oh my god, I forgot to read. So necrophage and axie. Cool. Okay. That's the main, so I might go back to what I was trying to do before, which was this one. A pug lover. Aww. In the water? Huh. What the heck? There we go. Whoa. Got him. Okay, now let me go off breath. Silly me, I didn't wait long enough. Okay. There we go. Gold ring. Okay, cool. And ooh, some good stuff to sell. Ooh. Geralt hates portals.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
Clever, clever.
Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Whoa. Right.
Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can slink through there. Need to find a way around. Someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can slink through there. Need to find a way around.
Okay. This is the other side of the spikes. Ooh. What would I do for that? Oh. Perfect. Exactly how it was meant to be done. Perfect. Seamless. Alright, cool. So there's another way to go down. Whoa, whoa! Freak on a leash. God, that scared me. Hi, Guardians. God. Freak me out, dude. Come here. One down, two down. Okay. God, my heart. Okay. Anyway. There's a hole there. Check that out after. There's a hole there. That's where I'm meant to go, then let me go up here first. Oh, this is glorious. Where do I jump down? Here.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Damn. Cool, and then that leads up here. Okay, perfect. Ooh. Oh boy, got me another fight. Bye.
Given no choice.
Okay, at least I was prepared this time.
Not good.
Right. That's suspicious. Okay. Turquoise dye. How fancy.
Course. Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow.
Oh,
Crossbow maybe? Could try to hit them.
protruding stones. Okay. Let me change the bolts that I've got. Cool. Hey! Oh, lovely.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fight each
Should
of them,
look
aren't I?
around. Gargoyles sure don't look willing to help.
Yeah.
Unwanted guest. Intruder. You are not welcome here.
Yeah, figured as much.
Okay. Ah. Cool. Hey!
Worlds. This just keeps getting better.
Oh god, there's so many. Okay. First one I saw was this way. So I'll try this first.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Okay.
Damn it. Back where I started.
So let's try this one.
be some clue around here.
There we go.
Damn it. Back where I started. Alright, right. Now to find the next portal.
I'm so sorry for not
Back where I
understanding.
started.
I don't know what the clue is. I just thought this way because the lady was pointing to it. And then what?
Alright, now to find the next portal.
I don't get it. If I go back the way I came, yeah, it just takes me.
Statues seem oddly oriented. As if to all face in one direction. How to find the next right portal, maybe?
Are they all facing one direction?
Damn it. Back where I started.
No, they're all just facing inward. Are there other statues here I'm not seeing? I mean, the main statue's pointing to that one. Like this?
Right.
Yes, okay,
How to
right.
find the next portal.
So it's just where the main statue is facing. It's blocked by rocks. Would it be this one? No, not this one. Ooh, would it be this one? Yay!
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
I did it. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was just where the main one was facing, which I assumed from the start, but took me a sec. Oh, I found dye remover. That's fun. So that's how they said I could experiment with different dyes. I'm gonna loot the heck out of this place.
Just need to pick an entry. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Cool.
Crystal for this entry's missing.
18th of June, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor. One greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken. for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witchers my only son.
So your son became a witcher?
But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive.
Oh.
To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs
So you
do not
experimented
develop,
on people?
remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
Damn.
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength,
You actually used it on
rendered him
Jerome.
yet more inhuman. It seems my
messed up.
son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
Thanks.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
Find the missing messages. Okay. Oh, cool. Another one of the crystals. Eee.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Clearly not. That's super messed up.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Moreau must have kept his son in here. Grim.
Very grim. That's just how badly he didn't want his son to be a witcher. Like, witches aren't bad. You can still have a relationship with them. Cool, I found the other two at least.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
I I reckon they were. Okay, I can do that after. Let me put in the other two.
Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Yeah.
Seen enough.
Right. Okay.
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Ooh. A tunnel. Okay. Or was that odd? Ooh. Okay. Before I leave. I gotta fight a centipede.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood. Another one. In there.
Oops. Oh my god. One. Got the other. Oh wait, no, not yet. Almost. Got the other. Cool. Fix my boots.
Sorry. Need your eggs.
Right.
Come on. Not good.
Shoot. Okay. Cool. What do I do here? Ah, back here. Oh boy.
No point going in wearing full gear. Gotta drop my armor, leave my weapons.
Okay. Ooh, we'll quickly save.
Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Here we go. It's creepy. Geralt, are you okay? Yeesh. I've unlocked the mutation system. Character panel. Ooh. Whoa! The Weapon W. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Only 3 greater mutagens. Ooh. Damn. When do I unlock these? Cool as hell. Damn. I like that. Put all my stuff back on. Beautiful. All right, damn. Very cool. Now to leave. That was awesome. Wow. Hell yeah. Beautiful. All right, damn. That was awesome. Why can't I get up? There you go. Alrighty, everyone, I'm going to leave this episode here. I really hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we shall continue this in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.